What's going on, everyone? HueFin News coming at you with another daily cryptocurrency market analysis. Today is August the 28th, 2017. And man, take a look at this market cap for the cryptocurrency market. It is now at $160 billion. Guys, more and more people are finally catching on to this wonderful opportunity of investing in cryptocurrencies. And for those of you who got in early, this is just beginning, because a lot of these cryptocurrencies are going to go higher and some of these cryptocurrencies are going to go a lot lower. So you guys want to make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you guys continue to share and like and get more people involved in this new analysis of just looking at the price bars and the volume. With that being said, we at HueFin News are not investment advisors. We are not giving you guys investment advice. We are simply giving you guys news according to the charts to give you more confidence in understanding and predicting where the market's going to go without learning about brand new indicators, lagging indicators, leading indicators, or just going out there and buying some expensive software that some guru said gives them the advantage in the market. Because the advantage, truly the advantage, is knowing the price bars and the volume. And we've been showing you guys that for the last 40 videos on how we can accurately predict where the market's going to go for over 9 cryptocurrencies in less than 20 minutes. That is phenomenal, because I know time is money and money is time. So this is one of the ways that you guys can continue to maintain profitability as well as maintain your time. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at this cryptocurrency market capitalization website and see what these cryptocurrencies have done for today. So looking at Bitcoin, you guys can see that it barely made a positive gain today at 0.35. Ethereum did the same thing at 0.48. Bitcoin Cash was a lagger today, almost down 4%. Ripple is up 10.4%. They came up towards midday. They shot up with the push to go up bar. That's why they're up 10% right now. Litecoin is up 0.77%. Dash is down 2.25%. NAM is up 2%. IOTA is down 5.15%. And Monero is still showing us those precursors of strength at 11.10%. Neo and Ethereum Classic both are down 2 and 3% collectively. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into our daily cryptocurrency analysis so we can predict where these cryptocurrencies are going to go in the near term as well as long term. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and start out with Bitcoin. One thing I want you guys to see with Bitcoin, well, first of all, they're up 1.12%. Last trade was at $4,376.30. Now today's bar gave us another precursor of strength for the market to come all the way down and have a low of $4,175, and for it to close towards the high of today's bar is a precursor of strength. So we are expecting Bitcoin to make all-time highs in the relatively short term, because the market is being reluctant in making lower prices. So even including today, yesterday, and the day before yesterday, the market hasn't been falling. It's tried to go lower, but obviously the buyers are trying to maintain this price where it is because they foresee higher prices. So we're expecting Bitcoin to break all-time highs in the relatively short term and for them to move higher. So next, we're going to go ahead and check out Ethereum. So even with Ethereum, they are down 0.46%, but their bar is almost exactly the same as Bitcoin's bar, which also give us a precursor of strength for the market to make its way all the way down towards the low of yesterday's bar, if you guys see, but the market came back up to close towards the high. That is a precursor of strength. So we're still expecting Ethereum to continue to move higher. They are down 0.46 currently. The last trade was at $347. And one of the things that's a positive about Ethereum is that it hasn't given us a push to go up bar. Rather, the market has been slowly moving upward, which is an indication that a lot of the market participants are in agreement with the prices going higher. So we're still expecting Ethereum to make higher highs. So next, we're going to go ahead and look at Bitcoin Cash, which is a lagger, because we mentioned on our video yesterday that we were expecting Bitcoin Cash to move higher, and it is being reluctant in doing so. Today's bar was a down bar. We was expecting it to move higher from where it was yesterday. So that just tells us that majority of the sellers from the 27th of August, that they continue to sell today. They were down 3.94%. Last trade was at $590. But we're not expecting Bitcoin Cash to move further lower than around the $600 area. So it's only $10 from there now. So we're still expecting Bitcoin Cash to move higher. It is still around that major area support of $600 over the last couple of trading days. It's been trying to stay above it, but now finally it closed below it. So we're still expecting Bitcoin Cash to move higher. But if not, if tomorrow's bar is lower, then we will change our analysis and say that Bitcoin Cash is giving us more precursors of weakness than strength, because today will have made it the third down day for Bitcoin Cash. So we're expecting at least a relief from the 3 days of downward movement to have an upward movement on tomorrow. So next, we're going to go ahead and check out Ripple. So we said yesterday about Ripple that yesterday's bar was a trial run. The volume was light, and we were suspecting for this trial run to be successful that the next day's bar had to close higher above it. So now Ripple is giving us precursors of strength. We're not expecting it to fall further down to where it was on the 27th of August where it closed. Even though we have some stockpile occurring in on this particular bar, it might come down and hit 21 cents, but we're not expecting it to move too far too low, because the market told us on the 27th of August that it was ready to consume prices at this level to move the prices higher today. So with that being said, we're expecting Ripple to at least trade sideways to possibly a little higher. Currently they are up 11.19%. Last trade was at 22 cents. So next, we're going to go ahead and check out Litecoin. So Litecoin is still giving us precursors of strength. They are up 4.05%. Last trade was at $62.59. And if you guys can notice that the stockpile that occurred on the 27th of August was consumed by the buyers, because the market opened and it came and shot down to a low of $58, but then the market was willing and able to buy up the excess stockpile to where it closed above the close from yesterday. So the market is still giving us precursors of strength for Litecoin, even though today we have more stockpile entering the market. So Litecoin might be slowing down on its upward movement in price, but we still say that it's giving us precursors of strength, and we're expecting it to at least trade sideways to higher still. But the market may have a down day tomorrow, given the fact that we've had 2 days of stockpile entering the market at that price. So if there's not enough buyers in the market tomorrow, then definitely the market will close lower than today's bar, because there is more stockpile and not enough buyers to absorb all of that stockpile. So tomorrow might be a down day, but overall the market for Litecoin is still strength. So next we're going to go ahead and check out Dash. Dash is down 0.32%. Last trade was at $357.37. So I want you guys to pay attention to this particular bar. The volume is light, the spread is smaller, and the bar closed towards the middle of the bar. So it looks like Dash is giving us some stopping action going on currently within this bar. It seems as if the market is going to find an area of support. The market is expected for Dash to continue to trade sideways to possibly higher because the interest to the downside is being relinquished. The interest is subsiding for more lower prices. Rather, the market participants have found interest around this area, so we're expecting Dash to trade sideways to higher. So now we're going to go ahead and check out Neo. So even with Neo, we wanted Neo to move higher from looking at yesterday's bar. The market should have moved higher, but instead the market closed towards the open from yesterday's bar. So that also lets us know that Neo is still trading within sideways action, meaning that the market is not yet ready to move up. But overall, in the long term, we still feel that Neo should be making higher prices, and tomorrow may just be that day. So our analysis for Neo will for it to be moving higher. So next we're going to go ahead and check out Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic is down 2.27%. Last trade was at $15.77. And this is the another precursor of weakness here today. Ethereum Classic does not look like it's going to make higher prices in the short term. So with our analysis for Ethereum Classic, we're expecting them to move sideways to lower, because every time the market came around the $16 area, $16.50 area, the market got hit with stockpile and the market comes down. So the only way that Ethereum Classic will break through the $16, $16.50 area is through a push-up bar. And if we see that bar tomorrow, then definitely that's a precursor of strength, and the market is giving us more strength than weakness. But currently we will say that Classic is going to trade sideways to eventually lower. And the last one we're going to go ahead and look at for today is Monero. So Monero, like we said yesterday, was trading a lot stronger than Dash. They gave us a trial run bar yesterday, and today's bar confirmed the trial run as being successful. They are up 9.79%. Last trade was at $143.79. That just continues with the precursors of strength from the last couple of days that Monero is having. Stockpile came in on today's bar, so we would like to see if the market participants are still willing to absorb all of that stockpile. If not, the market will be lower tomorrow. So with that being said, we are expecting Monero to trade lower for tomorrow. But in the short term, it might trade sideways. In the long term, it might trade sideways to eventually higher. But having such a substantial up move from the 21st of August all the way until today tells us that the market participants will eventually give Monero a break and move lower. So we're expecting that Monero will move lower in the short term. So that's all we got for today. Here, HueFin News, give you guys news according to the charts. We're here to show you guys that you can predict the markets without having no indicators on your charts. And once you learn this particular language that we know here at HueFin News, we'll be able to make money consistently. You'll also have it with you for the rest of your life. That's how powerful the understanding of this knowledge is. And we just appreciate all the new subscribers that continue to join with this new community. We ask that you guys continue to subscribe, continue to like and share these videos, because it's about time for the world to know that you can be consistently profitable without having indicators on your chart and just acknowledging the price bars and the volume. So that's all we got for today. Appreciate you guys. You guys got any questions or comments, make sure you just leave them in the comment section of this video, and we'll respond to it ASAP. And I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good one.